Hello there. This is Osman Fatih Aisu. I'm the founder and CEO of Infinite VR. I'm recording this video because recently I have been asked to explain how we're going to reach our future revenue goals. Here is the explanation for that. I understand that most of the times the startups, especially if they're in early stage, they put a big numbers, revenue assumptions, and then valuations out there. It's not the case for Infinite VR because we have a history of 4 years in operation, and data is very important for me. So any numbers you're going to see in our presentation, that it's going to have a base, a fact, a historical data that we built on, so that we wouldn't give you some crazy numbers that we cannot commit, we cannot reach. Let me explain to you how we came up with our numbers. If you scroll down in our presentation, you're gonna see a growth model, which is right here. And you're gonna see the numbers here. And I have been asked how we're gonna reach our revenue goals. So let me explain this number to you guys so that it will be an example, it will be an explanation that you can have an idea how we calculate the other ones as well. So here is the number. We are estimating, we are projecting that we're going to do 1,300,000 in revenue, total revenue in 2021. Here is the number and how we calculate it. So $670,000 plus $17,500 multiply 9 multiply 4, it gives us 1.3 million. But what are these numbers? Let me start explanation with $670,000. $670,000 is a revenue that's going to come from existing Infinite VR operation. The same operation that generate this $1,008,000. It's going to generate $670,000. We reduced it because after Corona, we accept that there is some changing is going to happen. So we act very conservative about this, and we put a number here. But how we came up with $670,000? That's the most important question. Here is the answer. This is first quarter of 2020, profit and loss statements. And this is our revenue distribution. And this is our total revenue in 3 months, $167,129.20. Actually, please take a note. This is only including up to March 20, because we close almost 99% of our locations because of Corona by March 20th. But we didn't want to go and tell this is just like a 2 months, 20 days. Let's say it's 3 months, but be sure that this number would be higher. So $167,000, 3 months divided by 3 months, it's going to give us how much we did in the first quarter, average monthly revenue, $55,710. And then we multiply with 12, it gives us $668,520, a revenue that we will get in normal circumstances with the operation that we already have. Nothing added, nothing new. So this 670,000, we rounded up the number. it comes from that calculation. Okay, and then how we came up with 17,500. 17,500 comes from this calculation. And this presentation, you can find it in our page by downloading the timeline PDF. We opened in September 6, 2016 till end of December. We did $281,000 in revenue with 4 locations. And if we divided 4, it gives us 70,250. That's a revenue per location in 4 months. And if we divided that for 4 months, it gives us average monthly revenue per location, 17,562 when we first opened. Then we came back here. So this is how we came up with 17,500. So as you can see, that's coming from a historical data, that's coming from a fact. We multiply that with 9. Why 9? Simply because we can't open all these 4 locations here in just January 1st, and then we can calculate the 12 months. We need to be fair. So what we did is that we get an average operational time, about 9 months, because we are planning to open, like 2 locations in the first quarter, maybe 1 location in April, and then the other 1 location in May. So like the average monthly operation, it comes as a 9 months. So 17,500 average sales per location, multiply with 9 months. And multiply with 4, because we're gonna have 4 additional locations. So this part of equation gonna create the revenue comes from Infinite VR 2.0, and this one coming from Infinite VR 1.0. I hope this explains how we calculate 1.3 million. But let's talk about, what about this 4? How we're gonna do that? What projects it's gonna create this for? What we wanna show is this. This is Infinite VR Kids project, and you can download this PDF from the our page as well. So this store concept, the store concept is going to be, we are planning to open the first one. Actually, we have a potential franchisee in New York, Queens specifically. He's in process of signing the warehouse, very big warehouse, and he's planning to create about 4,400 square feet, more or less, for Infinite VR Kids. And we are in the process of drawing the initial sketch of the location, which is, you guys can find it on the update section. So we are aiming to open this location in New York by end of 2020. We are aiming the December 1st. And then second location, this is the first one out of 4. And the second location is going to be, again, Infinite VR Kids. And we want to open this location in the biggest mall of Texas. I don't want to share the name yet because we don't have a contract, but that's we are negotiating right now. And more or less the store that we are negotiating is about 3,000 square feet. So that's going to be the second out of 4. And the third one. The third one, it's going to be our location-based VR, which is we call Infinite VR Go. Infinite VR Go is very important for us because we know that the next step for the VR is a location-based VR. People want to experience physical activity while they're in a scenario that in the game that they're in. So this one, it's going to be we were negotiating this one before Corona, and then now we are slowly getting back to negotiations. And our goal to open this in Philadelphia, it's one of the biggest mall of United States by square feet. We are about to get the terms clear, and then I am confident that we're going to open this one in that mall. And this is going to be 3 out of 4. And what's going to be the fourth one? The fourth one is going to be this one. This is Infinite VR Next. And Infinite VR Next is designed to upgrade Infinite VR 1.0 locations. And of course, we want to do this to our first location, which is in Austin, and we want to upgrade that location. And now we're going to put this beautiful design and a new models and start it again from Austin. So that's going to be the fourth location. As you can see that we're going to open 4 locations and we're going to generate, hopefully we're going to generate $1.3 million by the 2021. And of course, the other ones is the same mentality applied to other numbers. This is how we calculate our valuation. And I assure you that we keep it very, very conservative when we are calculating these numbers. I hope this is going to help the people out there to understand that what they are getting into. And I want you to be very confident enough that we're going to do everything possible in our power to make these goals to be happen. Of course, none of these things are 100% guaranteed. And we need your support to execute these plans.